And welcome back to Good Morning Driftwood. Penelope, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, it's happening again. It's come around again. The Driftwood Doomsday Bunker Council have once again opened up their access lottery.
Oh, boy.
They are looking for new recruits. Residents of the Driftwood Isles can once again enter for a chance to be allowed access to the Doomsday Bunker. This council have been building an undisclosed location. Obviously, they are keeping it top secret. They don't want anyone to know.
Don't want to rush on it.
They don't want to rush. The bunker can hold 5,600 people, they've told us. And currently 50 spots have opened up from those on the list who have either died, defaulted on their payments, or have left the Isles. They are very particular about you needing to be on the Isles. They believe that when the Doomsday event happens, you're not going to travel here to...
You're not going to be able to get here in time.
No.
Obviously.
The whole thing with the bunker is accessibility. You got to get into it quickly. If selected, the lucky winners will be granted a bed in an 8-meter square room. Each room holds 6 winners, and you'll enjoy the privacy within the space of your own bunk bed. They've also told us that this all is for a rent of just £75,000 per annum until the Doomsday event occurs.
Reasonable.
Now, they cut their prices since last time.
They really have cut their prices.
Discount.
Now, they believe that the Driftwood Doomsday Bunker Council believe that the Doomsday event will be the burning of the seas in 2043. That's what they are currently saying. Previously, obviously, during different periods of world unrest, they sometimes changed.
Thought it was more imminent.
Yeah. But they currently
like to make it topical.
Yeah. So just make sure if you are going into this that you do think you will have the finances available to pay $75,000
for
until
per annum until 2043.
That's 19 years from now.
I guess it's a situation of, do you hold out and hope that more spots open up, or do you want to lock that?
This is it. There's a lot of big questions, and obviously that's per person. So don't be thinking that you're getting your whole family in there.
Oh no, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, and if you are wondering why you'll only pay up until the Doomsday event, that's because the Doomsday Council have stated that there will be no money in the bunker PE post-event.
I mean, after the apocalypse, what value is currency?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's a smart choice on their call.
And you will also begin counting the years again. So they'll go back to year 0 at that point. It'll be 0 PE.
Of course.
It's really a lot to think about and to take in when you
it's heavy stuff. It's heavy stuff, and it's a morning show, and we keep it light. But these are things that are important. You plan for your day with us here in the morning, and we also want you to plan for your future.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, they have given me. I asked a few more questions, and they gave me some more information. So, if you're wondering, what does your $75,000 get you per annum?
I would love a breakdown of this. Yeah.
Oh, we got it for you. So you will get 1 liter of reclaimed water per person per day for drinking, hygiene, or cooking purposes. Up to you.
I'm going to ask what reclaimed means.
Oh, that is, basically.
That's for sure P.
That's for sure P.
Or drain water.
Oh,
things like that. So
Bench drain water.
They added options.
Sorry, I mean drain from inside the bunker, no external water source. So I think
it could be very contaminated if it's external. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and I believe they have been building, water purification systems and whatnot.
I would hope so.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah.
Technology these days is incredible.
Crazy, yeah.
You can reclaim all sorts of things.
You will get use of 1 bathroom per 16 residents. So you and 15 of your closest buds sharing a bathroom.
That feels a little
it's not
low.
Great, but if it's it's a doomsday situation, we're not talking about your day-to-day life, it's not going to be comfortable.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, you're getting 45 minutes per day under the UV daylight simulator bulbs. So 45 minutes.
Okay.
Really to just fend off that, seasonal affective disorder.
D.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Allow your eyes to see light again. And residents will be, I guess.
So you will lose vision?
I would assume
or
the
just
lack
maintain?
of, I would assume the lack of,
natural light.
Natural light probably will start to affect the body eventually.
There's no way to know.
Yeah. There's a lot there.
Now I'm happy to say that I've got a spot on it. And I'm just excited to also see how people deal with it. Like you said, the body's going to change and sight's going to change. I'm just curious for the people watching of this experience.
Well, the big thing that I wanted to put to you is obviously residents will be put into factions within the bunker, and you will have a new day-to-day role. They've stated it's either engineering, administration or farming. No role for radio hosts there.
Oh boy.
So
I don't have other skills.
Maybe we could petition. They'll need something to band around, to gather together, to a community element. You know, radio
I feel
really.
like eventually, once society starts to rebuild itself, entertainment will once again be viewed as an important service, but probably not at the beginning.
You're right.
Probably
At
not at the
first,
beginning.
people will probably be very concerned, but you know, maybe that is when entertainment is the most important.
Hey, if we don't have that, if we don't have art, what are we living for? Am I right?
Amen, brother.
And if you, like you say, they maybe need a reassuring voice, someone they know already to deliver them news. Because as much as we're saying we're here for entertainment, we do deliver the hard-hitting news to the residents of the Driftwood Isles. Like
Indeed.
we
Like
do
people
really
need to know about this bunker situation.
Yeah, and they come to us because they are used to our dulcet tones. They know us all, and they see us as trustworthy. So maybe
That continuity would be invaluable.
yeah. Maybe you need to speak to the council because at the moment, from what I've heard, you will be going into farming.
They've got me listed for farming.
Farming, yep.
Oh, that's no good. I can't be dealing with farm equipment.
Not
a lot
again.
of-
Is there still going to be dirt?
There's still
It's
dirt
still
in
going to
farming.
involve
Yeah.
dirt, even though it's underground, and presumably there's a lot of technology. I can't.
I
One
believe
might say
plants
that
need
underground.
dirt.
Yeah, I would say that also underground might entail more dirt
More dirt.
This
than
is no
overground.
good. This
Also,
is no
with your
good.
1 liter of
Dirk, don't do
water,
dirt.
Dirk, don't do dirt.
Dirk don't do dirt.
Dirk, don't do no dirt.
Dirk, don't do no. Oh God, you
Dirk,
double
don't do no
negatived
dirt.
again, and I'm confused.
Dirk don't do dirt.
There's so many different
I understand
negatives.
grammatically it's incorrect, but it feels right.
Yeah, okay. As long as you're
it
so
flows nicer,
emotional
right?
grammar.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know that when I say Dirk don't do no dirt, that I'm not saying Dirk does do dirt, even though grammatically,
that would be.
That
all
would be
know
accurate.
that what you mean is that Dirk don't do no dirt.
indeed.
I think
I love when Bench just runs through it and makes it really flow. Like it's part of the lexicon, you know. When you can run through something like that and everyone knows what you're saying.
yeah.
That's when it's really an ingrained idiom.
Do wonder if you've thought this through, because obviously you're like we just said, it'll be underground, so maybe more dirt than normal. There will also
I'm going to see what I can do about that, obviously.
yeah, there's only 1 liter of water, so you'll need to like find a way to drink, cook, and clean yourself. So maybe like you'll be dirtier than normal.
Okay, but there's 1 liter of water per person per day, right?
Yes.
Well, there's a limited number of people going into that bunker. Over time, maybe those numbers are going to thin out, if you know what I'm saying.
Or rise.
Could rise.
People could
Well,
People
multiply.
might be bored.
Well,
You know what people do when they're
that'll
bored?
take time for those numbers to rise.
No, but
And
not 9 months or
Maybe
so, give or take.
me and some ambitious friends will have a vested interest in those numbers lowering.
Dirk, are you talking about an uprising?
No. Uprising?
Is this
That sounds violent and unwelcome. Whereas I think what I imagine is a much more positive thing.
Dirk? This feels like a mutiny.
I'm not doing farming, okay?
You gotta
Dirt
speak.
don't do no dirt.
You gotta speak to the council.
So what needs to happen for that to not happen is going to happen. And that made sense.
Grammatically, you are all over the place. I think the panic has gone into your brain. I think the panic of this whole situation.
You said I was put on the list for farming.
You're farming.
And I'm going to be honest, my brain has been locked on what I need to do
Yeah.
to not do farming.
Wait, Penny, are you on the list?
No,
Yeah, what about
absolutely
you
not.
guys? Are you guys going to
No.
be in the
Not-
bunker?
I am not on the list at the
You're
moment.
not in the
What
bunker
would you-
yet. Jump on one of these 50 spots.
Well,
Absolutely not.
Penny,
No,
you're
thank
in the
you.
you're in
What
the bunker
would you
with
like
me,
to
right?
do?
No.
If you were in the bunker, which job would you like to do?
Are you in the bunker first of all?
No, oh no.
Guys.
I am just gonna let the fate of the fiery seas take me. Like this future life does not sound enjoyable.
You want to
No.
go down with the station? Stay here while
yeah,
it burns?
I
You're from the
will-
north where Fenwheel is
Yeah,
very revered, and so maybe
like the
they
afterlife
believe
sounds
that
great.
that's a wonderful experience to
Yeah.
be taken by the fires of Fenwheel.
Yeah, like if you go through the fires, Fenwheel's got a party waiting for you.
Oh,
Now I
The
know
halls of Fenwheel are a big party space.
yeah,
that sounds way better than farming underground with a bunch
Yeah.
of idiots.
I know that you and Terry Wu both got a spot
Oh yeah,
in the bunker. Like I know that the two of
we
you.
made sure we were going to be roommates.
Yeah, Like the two of
we
you were
signed up
like
together.
But I just don't know if this future life is worth it. You know?
Well, if it's farming, then hell no.
Yeah. Like I just can't see, like, does Terry know that partying isn't going to be a role in the bunker, or did the two of you?
Excuse me?
Oh God, you've not discussed this, have you?
Obviously not.
Is Terry also on farming?
Where's Terry?
Terry's in engineering.
Oh, that's good.
He does have a background.
He does have that degree.
He has a master's in engineering. Yeah.
Terry Wu is brilliant.
What can't he do?
Terry Wu.
He did engineering, and then he went into animal control just because he had a passion for it, and then he became a DJ.
Yeah.
The man can do anything.
I mean, Terry Wu's passion for tranquilizing animals. What a guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was a veterinarian anesthesiologist.
Just tranquilizing them and then watching them wake up and
be a little
sort of stumble
dopey,
around.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, little guy, he'll take care of you.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping...
He has a huge sanctuary up north as well. Terry Wu's Animal Sanctuary is a beautiful place. They really take care of those animals.
The rave he had there was what sounded on paper incredibly dangerous.
It did, right?
But actually very fun.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
The animals were having a great time too.
Yeah.
They were safe and protected. The people were safe and protected.
Maybe he should be in farming.
It makes sense.
I don't think he's going to want to do that.
But he has a background.
He could really do anything. Maybe he should do farming.
Yeah.
But he's not going to be happy if there's no partying.
No. You're not going to be happy
Terry
if there's
Wu
no
likes to party. That's the name of his place.
You personally will
That's the name of the animal sanctuary, right?
Both his club and his animal sanctuary.
Are both called Terry Wu likes to party.
Yeah.
It's real confusing.
I think
you have to make sure, if you Google it, you definitely need to make sure you're going to the right spot.
Yeah.
Because people do show up to that animal sanctuary at like midnight ready to go.
Yeah.
And he's got a little space for that. Like there is, they have a live stream of him DJing at his club on a screen at the animal sanctuary because the animals like to party too.
They do. Some of those goats.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Bleeding to the early hours of the morning.
Yeah.
And so if anyone shows up to the animal sanctuary at night, they can just join the animals in their party.
Yeah.
But he's going to want to party. So I think, honestly, it sounds like me and Terry would have no problem. I'm not going to say uprising.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use the word uprising.
You've just started winking at us, I know.
I was going to say, I'm not, so I don't currently have a spot, but I was hoping that my reputation as gentleman sleuth might get me a spot on like the sheriff board.
Valuable skill.
Okay, so
like
what part of
valuable skill?
I believe from what they've said, your choices are literally engineering, administration, or farming. And as far as I can tell, administration does not have a police element
so
to
who's
it.
going to control the people? Who's going to figure out the crimes?
I think they are hoping for this new, like, everyone is in it together.
No crimes?
I'm assuming everyone will
overly
be
idealistic,
so traumatized by the burning of the seas and the rush to get there, and the fact that they've probably locked out their families.
Sitting in there traumatized and miserable.
Yeah.
Farming.
Yeah.
No secret police.
No secret police. No listening devices.
I was really excited about this bunker, but the picture you're painting sounds absolutely miserable unless me, Terry Wu, and now Bench do something about it.
Again, I just really want to solve crimes.
This feels like an uprising.
I want you to be there to solve crimes.
You've actively started a mutiny. You are actively trying to get more people involved.
5,000 people.
Now.
How many people are in charge of the board?
There's like 12 of them on that board.
So 4,988 people versus 12.
I think the total number of people was 5,600.
5,600. So we're talking.
So 5,588.
You're so lost in this that you can't even do math anymore.
You're so good at it usually.
Was that not right?
No, it just took you a long time to remember.
It took you like 3 times. We give you like a math equation. You're like, yeah.
Well, half of my brain is planning this mutiny.
See, you've admitted that there's a mutiny.
It's gonna be a mutiny. What? Well, now that I know there's just 12 of them, I'm not as afraid to talk about it openly.
Do you want the names and email addresses?
We shouldn't put that out over the airwaves.
I'm not going to put it out over the airwaves.
We can't dox another board.
Like I have no skin in this game.
Our legal department has told us we can't dox any more boards.
They're really mad about it.
They're real mad.
Hey.
Those legal guys.
Those legal guys. Oh,
so annoying.
Standards
and practices, liability.
Yeah. Don't get us sued again. Buh.
What if we want to get sued again?
Yeah.
You're not all real dads.
I want the smoke.
What's that? We need to go to break?
Looking at us again.
All right. Well, we want the smoke. Get underground. Find Fenwheel. Plan what you want to do with your post-apocalyptic journey. Whatever you choose, that's your journey, and enjoy it. But if you come in that bunker...
Grammatically, I don't know what's going on.
If you come in that bunker, Dirk don't do no dirt.
Dirt.
And we taking over.